You getting video too?
This is all video.
Recovery room.
Yeah, you look great.
With my honorary barf bag, just in case.
2 of them.
Oh, we're set. And I got my applesauce. And it looks like graham crackers. I thought it was, oh, and there's saltines too. We got it all. Oh my god. Like I have to fart. Yeah, I definitely feel pain. Like I'm like with child.
No, correction.
I'm not. But yeah, I feel good. Just taking it slow. I'm surprised I'm up this quickly though.
Me too. You're doing really good.
Thanks. I'm doing so great. Look at me. I'm a little loopy, but no training wheels. Ow, I can't like laugh like that. All right, friends, hello. Welcome to the vlog. You already saw the gallbladder day recap. We just got some little phone clips and I have been far too out of it to vlog. As you can tell, I'm doing a lot better. Surprisingly, you may not expect this, but I am still on narcotics. But I'm pretty with it. I'm not like, ugh. And I'm also on ibuprofen, so I'm like keeping it up. And I'm feeling great. It's just, you know, great. So, surgery went great. I had the best team. There was one nurse that was a little questionable, and her boss will be hearing from me. She said some whack shit, like about how doctors should not be taking out gallbladders willy-nilly, that all you need is a cleanse if you have gallstones, like crazy shit. That was like misinformation. So I'm definitely going to be turning her in for that because that's asinine behavior. And she told that to me as I got out into recovery. My doctor was amazing. So I had Dr. Nathaniel Paul at Capital Medical in the multi-care track. Usually I go through Providence. Won't really matter if you're not local. You're not going to get this, but Dr. Paul was amazing. He was so competent. My surgery was like 15 minutes under run time than he expected. And I'm doing phenomenal. I have some little like incisions here, very minor, and they have internal dissolvable stitches like inside, and then they have glue, surgical glue on the outside. And so I can shower as early as tomorrow morning, and basically she just wants me to like use my hand to just like lightly massage. You don't want to like, you know, mess it up, but you do want to like avoid any like bacteria and stuff. So just making sure to get in that area and keeping your body clean for the recovery week. We have nice sheets, so that's been lovely. And we've been eating saltines and soups, and I've actually been eating like all day. I started on these as well. I had some of our pasta salad that I made last week. I had some pieces of toast. I had yogurt, which by the way, Chobani is 0% fat. So this whole time I thought that like they had fat, and that's why I purchased that special non-fat yogurt. They're Greek yogurts, like they're 0 fat anyway. So I had my delicious peach Chobani, and then I also bought that like chocolate peanut butter granola thing in last week's food haul. And so I was able to have that, and then we went and took a walk and went to Humble Cow, and I got their most delicious cereal milk ice cream that I saw on my feed yesterday. And I was so excited about it. It has Fruity Pebbles, and that's my favorite, if you don't know. And so I had like a third of my single scoop. I'm just like testing the waters, but it felt so good on my throat because if you don't know, they intubate you. And they also give you a catheter. This is very fun, but like you're not awake for any of that, obviously. And then I got a really rude awakening. This is a pro tip for all of you in case you have your gallbladder removed. Do not have fresh citrus on your throat. I just assumed like the intubation and like just like from the surgery, my throat was gonna be dry. I didn't realize that it kind of like scratches your throat, which like duh. Hi Jared. Like duh, why did I not think that? I grabbed a cutie. Huh?
want your water.
Oh.
Is it full?
Yeah. I refilled it while you were sleeping.
Oh.
He had to take a nap. The caregiver and the pharmacist and the chef is down for the count for the most part. But he had a lovely nap and now he's back at it again.
Was it an hour ago?
Yeah, 45 minutes.
Shit.
He just cleaned the kitchen. We just took a walk. We gotta, get, I think it's called ambulate. That's what Tatiana was saying. You don't want any blood clots. So we've been like walking around, going on walks, and it also helps like get the gas moving. So basically they pump you with gas, and just all of it was very traumatizing. But anyway, I got one of my freaking tangerines, and it was so traumatizing. I was like, oh, this is gonna taste so good. Like I've been living off of those things and I love them. The amount of shock that went through my body as soon as that juice hit the fucking wall of my throat, that hurt so bad. I highly recommend not doing that. I don't know what I was thinking. I just wasn't like putting two and two together. I thought it was sore because my throat was dry. I didn't realize that it was like fucked up. So anyway, we will not be having spicy and we will not be having citrus for a little while. Oh, I'm in ice right now. We've got these like really cool ice packs.
Yeah,
they're
nurse.
ice and warm. She gave both.
Nice. Or the nurse. Nice. The nurse.
The crazy nurse. I told them about her. At least she was good for something. So this is a cold pack. And you can like put it just directly on like your wound or whatever. But if you're using like an ice pack at home, you have to wrap it in like a towel. But I think it's gonna feel so good. But overall, like I ate ice cream. I'm like eating nonstop because I was so fucking hungry. And I've been hydrating like it's going out of style. And I've been pissing every 20 minutes, if that. And maybe it's even less time, but.
What did you just say?
I've been pissing.
Oh yeah, you've been pissing a lot.
I've been pissing. And the first time I pissed, it smelled like sulfur, like rotten eggs.
It was bad.
Yeah, so I think it was like, maybe like, they didn't give me saline, they gave me something else in the IV drip. And then, of course, like, maybe anesthesia and like everything else they gave me. But I have not smelled that since my second piss. So I don't know what the fuck that was. But anyway, the perils of surgery, you guys. So anyway, it went great. Maybe like when I have more energy tomorrow, I'll do like a walkthrough of like how it went in case you're curious. Obviously like everyone's experience is going to be different. But I just need to like relax and get back into bed. I have a lot of like the gas feeling because they pump your stomach with air. I wore my Jenica and Annika shirt for good luck. Mm-hmm. And we've also been seeing 11/11 a ton, and I know it's like a superstition, but we've been like making a wish. What was yours about my surgery?
Yeah, and other stuff.
Oh, okay. Mine was about my surgery. So I think it's gonna be good. I am just trying to time my narcotics so that like you don't want to like go off of them as bad as like it is. Like you shouldn't be like depending on them for the first 3 days or so. You really do, because I kind of pushed the window and was like, I can do like every 6 hours, and then as soon as like 5.5 hours hit, I was like, we need to get that going. And Jared was like, all right, it's time. It started to hurt more, but I will say like with the narcotics and now with the ibuprofen, it should help like with the inflammation and stuff.
And you have to take Miralax now.
I gotta take Miralax to shit too.
Well, you need.
Because of the narcotics. And shout out to my friend Carly, my best friend Sumai's her friend, who I met on the trip for her bachelorette party. She messaged me and she was like, don't fuck around with your, what is it, the other one, the milk of magnesia or whatever, or your Miralax, because you will regret it. And she had a really horrific experience. So it tastes like ass, but you just gotta get it down.
Gotta get it down once a day.
Once a day. And so we've got a whole rigmarole, but I feel really good. I'm pretty tired, didn't get the best sleep last night, and I'm gonna have to time myself, so we're gonna have to get up at 4 a.m. to take another dose, because it is serious business, y'all. You do not want to get out of the rhythm. So I'm just gonna relax. We have successfully completed the surgery. I am awake, I am alive to tell the story. God bless, knock on wood, everything. Surgical site looks good. Nothing is weird. So we're just gonna sleep. We've been watching Brothers and Sisters. I told myself I was gonna watch that. I think I mentioned it. Jared's enjoying it. He doesn't love like the dramas very much, but I think he's interested in this one.
Well, it's just like, I don't know, every other show, it's like, oh, there's a cliffhanger. What happens to that?
And he's like, ooh, where's this? What's the secret? What's the dad's secret? And I said, girl, there's secret after secret after secret. Yeah. There's a lot of secrets in the show.
At first I'm like, nah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's just like a soap opera
shit.
thing. Like, it's so stupid. Oh my god, all-star cast. Sally Field, like Calista Flockhart, Tom Skerritt, who's a local to us. So many fucking good people. Matthew Reese, Dave Annabelle, Sarah Griffiths. It's a whole thing. My favorite show on television. I think we covered this in last week's vlog, but we are on like episode 5. I don't know. We're just really like pounding them out. But Rob Lowe is gonna be in it soon. He's in it for like majority of the show.
And then he went to Parks and Rec.
So anyway, we're just gonna watch that. I'm gonna make some more fake pizza on my Good Pizza Great Pizza, and fingers crossed for a nice night of sleep, even though it's gonna be a little choppy. I'm sure I'll just like fall back asleep again though, because I'm gonna be so tired and need the rest so my body can like recuperate and all of that. I don't even know what this is. I think it's ice cream. I don't even know. This is my life, but it went great, successful. The doctor, I think I was like one of his easiest patients.
Probably.
Was it him who called you?
But
The doctor?
yeah, did your surgeon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
He's like, hey, this is Dr.
Paul.
Dr. Paul, and he's like, I mean, he went straight to business. He's like, all right, Catherine's been done with her surgery. Everything was a success. Her gallbladder's out. I'll just need her for about an hour and a half for recovery, and then we'll give you another call.
Oh my god, I did ask him. I was like half asleep. I remember this now. And he said, do you have any other questions? I said, you didn't find anything else, did you? And he said, no, it all looks normal. But I will see you tomorrow, and I'll give you the story of like from check-in to discharge, how it all went. And yeah, it was so nerve-wracking as someone with like severe anxiety. I know that's a minor surgery, but like it was my first surgery in a hospital, and it was like wild, like the amount of things they do for a tiny surgery.
Yeah, but I mean, you gave him all the information that you could. And
yeah,
I think
I'm very informed about my health, and I think that's the other thing. Like, I know how to advocate for myself. I know, like, I'm adopted, so I can't know everything, but like I know enough, like a little bit about my family history. I'm very in touch with my own health. Like, I never miss an annual. I run my labs every year. Like, I'm very aware of like what conditions I have. I'm very aware of like how I respond to things and medicine, and like know how to advocate for myself. So like, even though I didn't have an allergy, they made me an allergy bracelet for like steroids, like prednisone, because I don't like how I feel when I'm on it. So like things like that, like you just have to know like how to advocate for yourself. And you have to know the doctors are smarter than you. So like take your narcotics, your Norco in my case, and like just trust the process. So we're gonna ice.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to bed. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, happy Tuesday, day 2 of recovery. We are gonna go for a walk. I just took, I'm alternating Norco, which is, I think it's hydrocodone and acetaminophen, and then ibuprofen. So you can't have more Tylenol, obviously, but you can have ibuprofen. So I'm doing both. Ibuprofen for like the inflammation, and then Norco for the pain. Also, they kind of clocked me. They got me a little bit here when they did the intubation, and it's still a little sore. I woke up with like, I guess like a closely resembled kind of like a sickness throat. And then now it's gone back down. I had like a lozenge, and I've been drinking water. And once I start eating for the day, it pretty much goes away. But it's just like, there's all these different like little things that are like not ideal. I'm like still waking up. I'm like getting this sleep from my eyes. But yeah, we just woke up, took my ibuprofen with some applesauce and some saltine crackers. And now it's time for our first walk of the day. We're gonna walk the apartment neighborhood area, really just slowly, kind of chill. And then I'm gonna ice my wounds when I get home. They're definitely like getting a little inflamed, but I think that's like part of the natural healing process. There's no like pus or anything else. So just trying to lay low while also getting out and moving my body. And then I have to decide what I want for like a full breakfast. Probably like some toast, and maybe I could handle like some scrambled eggs at this point. We will test it out. I'm back. We had a lovely walk. I think it was my longest walk yet, post-surgery. I've been trying to clear my throat. I've had a lot of like phlegm, and I guess that's like common. Like it gets kind of like in your lungs, and so you want to get it out so you don't have like pneumonia or anything. So I've been using the coughing technique. So if you cough, sneeze, or laugh, you have to like hug a pillow and like put pressure on your incisions, just so it kind of helps. And I've been doing that a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely a little jarring. I tend to get like what I call the croupy cough when I get sick, which is like when a ton of like mucus is in your lungs and you're trying to like cough it up, and your throat is also just completely raw. And it's kind of a throwback to that. Not as intense, but like pretty close, because it just is similar. So I have a message out to the MA, the medical assistant, just to make sure. But I just took my first shower, and I got all the like gunk. They put like, you know, that like orange stuff on your tummy, and all you can do is just kind of like rub. So that's what I've been doing, using the antibacterial soap still. And yeah, it's been good. I feel better. I've been doing some laps around here, and my goal is today we're gonna watch an episode of Brothers and Sisters, which is like 45 minutes, an hour, and then after every single episode I'm gonna do like 4 laps around the apartment. So I'm feeling good already, like pretty close to recovering. Like I'm logging on my computer, answering some work emails, reconciling some bank stuff. And I'm on narcotics, so I'm very surprised. Like I don't feel like woo, I don't feel loopy. I feel like just right with the pain. So yeah, to kind of walk you through what happened. So I checked in at like 7:15. I was there a little early, and you take a number and you sit down, and then they call you up and you give them like your ID. If you have to like sign anything or pay for anything, you do it there. I paid online earlier to like not have the hassle, and then they wristband you and they send you to ambulatory. And that was like down the hall for us, and there's like a whole room, and obviously it's like my medical establishment, it's a multi-care, and my friend Tatiana said it was the same thing at a different multi-care, so it's probably just like how multi-care does it. But there's like a whole slew of rooms, and they're just protected by a curtain, and it's basically everyone who's getting prepped for surgery. So as soon as you get in there, they give you a gown, and they give you these like wipes, like antibacterial wipes, and there's like a diagram on the wall, and it shows you like what areas like you have to hit with the wipes, and then you can just do that in your room. So I had to use the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom first. And then I came back out and I did my wipes, and like basically it's everywhere except for like down there. So you get your legs, you get like your belly, everything up here. And then once you're ready, you slip into your gown. They give you bags for like all of your belongings, like all of your shoes and clothes goes in there. I have glasses, so I gave them my glasses case to take into surgery, so I could like have them there like in recovery. And then Jared took my phone, and they called Jared. The surgeon actually called him when they were done, saying like how it went, and then he got a call from the nurse saying like, hey, would you like to come and be in recovery, or do you want us just to like wheel her out to you? And of course he was like, I'll come into recovery. So basically they take you out of your prep area, like once you're all ready, and they have you on an IV for like saline or some sort of like hydration, and then they make sure everything's like good. They check your vitals. The anesthesiologist comes in. He was in there for like 45 minutes. He was wonderful. I think I got a really good one, and he basically like perfects the perfect concoction like for your specific needs. So like with me having a certain little bit of health issues, certain history that I know of, the fact that I do get motion sick and like cars, things like that even, and he perfects it. So I wore a motion sickness patch, just like to get me home in case I was nauseous, and then they also did intravenous anti-nausea. And then he said for me personally, he did more IV anesthesia and less gas mask. The gas mask can also make you more nauseous, like that kind of anesthesia. So based on like what you are prone to, they will design the concoction. And then, he explains everything, asks you if you have any questions. You see the surgeon beforehand, you have multiple nurses, and then the surgeon's like, okay, I'll see you back there. Ask if you have any last minute questions. and then your person, you have to say goodbye to them, and then they wheel you off to like the surgical room. And in my case and in Tatiana's case, we were wide awake. They didn't put us out until we were on the surgery bed. So just like, so you know, just if like it helps your anxiety. For me, I was very anxious. I was kind of having like tachycardia. Like I was definitely like elevated heart rate. And my heart rate's already like a little high for an average person. So I was definitely freaking out, and so they gave me a sedative, but they didn't do that until I was ready to be wheeled off to the surgery room. So they put that in the IV, and you feel it like almost instantly. You feel like a little like loopy, and like just like you're very tired. And then they had me hop onto the bed with like their help from my like recovery room bed to my surgery table. So I had to like get on there, and then they took my glasses, and this is where it gets a little fuzzy. So I remember them having the anxiety sedative, and I was like, whoa, like, okay, I definitely feel it working. And I remember saying that to them. I was like, wow, this feels interesting. And then she said, okay, I'm gonna put this mask on you, and this is just oxygen for now. So they had me take like some deep breaths and everything, and then she said, okay, I'm gonna like start the happy juice. And so she like puts the anesthetic in, and I do not remember anything after that. Like I don't remember counting, I don't remember anything. I was out. And then next thing you know, you're in the recovery room, and I was with a lovely nurse. She's like an older gal, and she was really nice, and she's like, hi Catherine, like how are you feeling? And I said, I kind of feel a little sick to my stomach, but like it was bearable, it wasn't terrible. That rhymed. And so she said, okay, which one would you rather have, like a pain med or an anti-nausea? And at that point I was just sore. Like I felt pretty out of it. I wasn't like writhing in pain. So I was like, honestly, I kind of like don't want to get worse with nausea. So can I have that? And she said, yeah, if I give you the anti-nausea, all I have, I think she said was like Percocet, and that will make you more nauseous, especially like if we don't know how you react to it yet. So let's do the anti-nausea with me, and then in about 20 minutes, I can get you into recovery, and they'll have like Norco or some other like codone. So I was like, excellent, I know that I don't get sick on Norco, so like let me just do that. And so she's just there to like help you get comfortable. And I was awake. Like I know it takes some people, like maybe I was out for an hour before that, I don't know. But as soon as I woke up, she was like, all right, you're out of surgery. Like feel free to go back to sleep now. Like you can like turn over or whatever. So I don't really know how long I was out. And Jared and my parents both say it was a very quick turnaround. So I wonder if I just woke up and was like ready to go. And like I tried to just like, okay, like I'll go back to sleep. No, girlfriend was like wide awake. And the more that I like opened my eyes and stuff, the more I like came to. I didn't have the feeling that like I couldn't open my eyes or that I was tired. So then I came to, and then she's like, okay, probably in about like 20 minutes, half an hour, I'll get you into recovery. And that's where I had the questionable nurse. And it took her a second to like go get me the Norco after her like tirade of complaining about things. And then she gave me a Norco, and I took that. She gave me like applesauce and crackers. She like asked if I wanted like Jello or applesauce, whatever. And I know that my stomach usually does good with applesauce when I'm feeling a little upset. So I did that. I had some saline, and then, or saline, saltine crackers. I'm a little bit loopy right now. Saltine crackers, some applesauce, and I took the Norco. And then I pretty much just waited until I felt like more of the anesthetic wearing off. And then probably in like 20 minutes from that, Jared got me into the wheelchair. He got me like all dressed into like my belongings that I came into, and then got on the wheelchair. And then she basically discharged me. She gave us a ton of like hot and warm packs, hot and cold packs. They're the ones that you just like break and shake, and they become hot or cold. And then they sent my prescriptions to my pharmacy, and I'm very fortunate. I have parents who live really close by, and my parents went and like stocked up on like toilet paper for us. They also bought us some saltines and some applesauce because it was just like feeling really good to me at that point. And then they picked up my new Norco prescription for home, as well as Miralax, the digestive agent that is life-changing. And I did get a message from a friend, as I mentioned, who said, do not fuck around. Like, take your Miralax. So I've been taking that once a day. And basically, narcotics make you like constipated, like really bad. So you want to make sure to like get it moving. And yeah, I just felt super bloated. Like a lot of the air that they had like pumped my belly with, I still have it. Like it's really not ideal. And it like radiates. So like that's, I think what's alarming for some people is that I can go like up to your shoulder blade and like in your back. And I definitely have that. But like I expected it. And I've also like kind of like dealt with like constipation and gas as a kid. So like I'm pretty used to it. It's definitely like an exacerbated version, but it's just like you have horrible gas. And then you basically want to walk around to like get that going. They also want you to walk, and that's why like I'm standing and like fine right now, because they don't want you to have blood clots. They don't want you to get pneumonia. There's like a lot of things that can happen like from any kind of surgery. So they want you to like take laps, go outside, get fresh air. And part of why it's so important to like cough is because like they want your lungs clear. And I guess that's like a common thing. I didn't realize that. So I kind of like was like, I don't know this morning. But I'm like a phlegmy girl. So as you can probably tell, my throat is still a little irritated. They do intubate you, so it's like that part is rough. They also like got me right here. It's like really sore, probably from like the inside. So anyway, the incisions are blocked by surgical glue. So they have like the dissolvable stitches inside, and then on the outside, it's just like glued over. And then that will start to just like naturally disintegrate in the shower. I think like in like 3 to 5 days from surgery. But yeah, I've just been having still like yogurt, saltines, applesauce, and then kind of getting more adventurous like with my soups and like my dinner and breakfast. Today I had eggs for the first time in like 2 weeks. And yeah, sticking to toast so that I still have fiber so that things are still moving. But I'm slowly dipping my toe into like takeout and different things like that over the next couple weeks. So I hope this was like helpful info in case like you have to have a laparoscopic surgery or you haven't had a surgery ever before and you're concerned. It's definitely like a lot more steps than I thought. I feel like that's the part that's like a little alarming to me. But like they do this all the time. Like my doctor had done like thousands of them, and mine, like I think he slotted like 90 minutes for the whole procedure and like average is 60, and like Jared got the call after like 40 or 45. So you never know how your body's gonna react to it. And you just gotta like trust in the process. So I was definitely terrified, but I had an amazing team. And I think like the anesthesiologist, that part was the thing I was the most worried for. And like being able to talk to him a ton, it was super reassuring. So anyway, that's my story. I'm just gonna relax, watch some more TV. I think we're gonna go for a walk here in a couple hours. And then we're gonna make homemade burritos tonight. We've been having that a lot, but mine has been super bland. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna have white rice for the first time. I'm gonna have as much sour cream as I want. I'm gonna have like some fajita veggies, but I'm not going to have spices because we know what happened with these guys yesterday. So maybe just like some chili lime and like a little salt and pepper. So anyway, that's my update. Surgery was amazing and I'm so glad I did it. I feel stronger for it. And I know there's like still a little ways to go with recovery. But yeah, that was my little surgery story. So hope you enjoyed. Hope you are gonna enjoy this vlog. And then we're going back to normal, hopefully next week. We've got some fun like friend outings. I also have a friend's birthday party this weekend I'd really like to go to. So we will see.
Already done, so.
Jared making my anti-constipation drink. Me relax, bitches. He also made me a delicious burrito that I'm so excited for, and you bet your ass I put Mexican blend cheese and sour cream in here. So let's do a little taste test. It's so good. Hello friends, happy Wednesday. Happy to report that I have like no pain almost. I'm on just 400 milligrams of ibuprofen and it has currently worn off and I'm just feeling slightly sore. So I'm gonna take that because there still is some inflammation. But that's basically it. I'm just gonna rest in bed. I'm gonna do some laps around the apartment, but I went on like just under a 1.5 mile walk with my parents. We got some more Humble Cow ice cream and I ate all of my ice cream and happy to report my stomach is okay. And now I'm on like a regular, you know, number 2 schedule. So we love that. And yeah, we're gonna do some yummy baked potatoes tonight. So excited. So anyway, that is my latest. It's going great. I think Kenzie and maybe Vanessa's gonna come over tomorrow, and we're gonna get some Thai food takeout. So it'll be my first official like takeout meal. I'm excited to see how my tummy does. And then I have some bruising on my belly button area. And I sent a picture in to the medical assistant. Basically, like, you can message her for any questions you have. My medical team's really great. So we have like the MyChart online thing. And she was like, totally normal. Like, it's just bruising and your incisions look fine. Look great. So yeah, I'm like so astonished that I feel this good. Like this far out. It's like 48 hours after surgery. I'm doing great. And Jared's working from home. So we're thriving. Okay, it is Artifact Uprising time. I got this email that they have a sale going on. So I wanted to make sure I hopped on that. I'm just designing a little wedding album. So you can see you can like pick the like title, the side, anything you want. You pick your color. We're gonna do emerald because that's very much our wedding color. And then you can choose if you want like a full spread layout, if you want like an individual page layout. I'm having so much fun. And right now I think it's like 20% off. They run some pretty good sales, and I have that gift card for Christmas. So I'm very obsessed with how it's turning out. Like, just simply stunning. So highly recommend Artifact Uprising. This is the lay flat photo book, and they're just like archival quality, super good prints, and a lot of photographers I follow on TikTok rave about them, and I love how they look like coffee table books. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. So it's like a coffee table, cute little square book. You can also make it like different sizes, but I'm just doing the traditional 8.5 by 8.5, and it's foil stamped, really nice gold foil, and it's like thick pages. It's absolutely stunning. Look at that. So, highly recommend. All right, true test. We're gonna see how my stomach does with this. Very fatty potato. My first dose of butter since a week and a half ago. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. We've got Caesar salad. Yum, yum. Hello friends, happy Thursday. I am upright in bed. I took my first client call, back at it today, which is wild to say. That rhymed. I seem to always rhyme for whatever reason. I had the most fatigue that I've had the entire time since Monday. Today, I went out for a really long walk with my parents yesterday. I walked probably short of 1.5 miles, and yeah, it definitely was a lot. And then in the middle of the night, I started my time of the month. And so that already causes fatigue for me, and I'm like cramping and feeling like blah. And then I have all this stuff on top of it. So things are still healing well. Incisions look great. I'm not having any like concerning symptoms, but I think it must have been from like my laughing attack. I got in a laughing attack last night, and that like loosened up a lot of the like gunk. And so I was having kind of like, not like postnasal drip, but like a version of that where it's just like super like wet in the back of your throat. And I can sleep like kind of propped up, but for the most part I want to be flat, and like I can't be on my side where like I can help it drain. I have to be like on my back. And so I was like coughing, and I was having to like try to hold a pillow as best I could. As you can hear, there's still like a little bit left, and there's still a little bit of soreness in my throat. And it was just miserable. And then I woke up like 3 times throughout the night to go pee, which is like good that I'm hydrating. But like it interrupted my quality of sleep, and then I was just so tired by this morning. So I don't know what hit me. It felt like a truck. And I kind of like nodded like in and out of sleep from probably like 10 to 11 this morning. But I really wanted to like push through so I could get like a good night's sleep tonight. And I feel okay, but I'm definitely very blah. But I made my client call okay. I think I yawned maybe once or twice. Like I was fine. And now I still feel okay. So I'm trying to get some work done. I was prepping another client's calendar. And luckily for hers, it's just like half of the month. We break it up, so it's a little bit spaced out. So I only have 3 more posts to write. for her and send that off. And then I need to schedule, I got like a late approval from a client, so I need to schedule all of their stuff for February. And then I'm still waiting on payment and scheduling from another one. So I don't really know what's going on there, but hopefully all is well. And then I have like a website design project that I'm working on. I need to get that taken care of. Tomorrow we have a really exciting project. We're going to do a brand in a day. If you don't know, my graphic designer Caitlin and I, we offer like this brand in a day special with us where you can get like consulting with me, and then you get like the logo and all the brand identity design through her. And it's for a local yarn shop that I absolutely love. My mom is a huge fan too, and we are huge supporters of their business. So it's very exciting because it's 2 different brands joining together, and it's going to be a very fun situation. So that kicks off tomorrow, and so I get to do that all day, and I can just do it from bed and be very chill and comfortable. But I'm very excited to just kind of like have something to pass the time, and just kind of get back into it. I ended up actually getting a message from a childhood friend, Ashley, who I have like been in contact with in the past few years. And we're like Instagram friends, and she told me that she actually turned out to be having gallstone attacks too, except hers were like way worse than mine, and they were happening like multiple times a week for the past few weeks. And my stories helped her like put the puzzle pieces together. And she actually ended up like driving herself to the ER in the middle of the night, and they took out the gallbladder like the next morning. And so it's crazy like to see that maybe I helped someone, and that is just like so cool that like my little platform could do that. And like even when I was in like the recovery room for this, I was like messaging people on TikTok about all of the like vestibular like neuritis, hypofunction stuff, the dizziness that I went through last year and the year before that. There's a ton of people who've gone through similar, if not the same things, and they've found my videos on it, and like they comment all the time now. And those videos are actually like gaining a lot of traction because it's such a like uncommon and unheard of thing. And so I think it's just so cool. I made like a story on my Instagram last night, but like it's so cool that like even when you think you're alone, like no matter how common or rare like your situation is, there's gonna be someone else going through it. And that's like literally why I share on here, and that's why I like share all of my life here. So I'm glad it could help. Maybe it's gonna help one of you who's watching my vlogs too. And I just have to say like it's 100% worth it. Like say even if your stomach is a little sensitive to coffee or like other things, fats, whatever, there's way worse risks of not getting it taken out. And I highly advocate for, the surgery. And if you're having pain, go to the ER or the urgent care, and just advocate for yourself. So I think that's just really an important little note there. Tomorrow should be very fun. After the work day, Jared and I think are gonna go take our first trek in the car to Krispy Kreme. We don't have one close to us, but they have these Valentine's donut flavors that I've been eyeing, and I think that's my next step. And then if I can hold that down, that's the ultimate fatty, deep fried, whatever treat. Then I think I can make it to my friend's birthday party on Saturday, which I'm really hoping for. We kind of have like 2 gatherings, Saturday and Sunday, that I really want to be present for. So I'm feeling pretty good. And I think I will be able to and just have like a really relaxing, fun weekend. And then next week, Jared goes back to work, and I don't have anyone here to wait on me. I really don't think I'll need it, but it's just kind of scary that that's like, where it's going. But it will be a pretty chill, relaxing week, I believe. Fun fact, a couple days ago when I was eating my salad, I bit down on the fork. I don't know how I managed to do this like so hard, but I just went full force and actually chipped my tooth. So I'm just like doing the most while doing the absolute least, y'all. Like it's too much. So I have like a chipped tooth, this front one, and I have to go into the dentist on Tuesday. It just like never ends, bro. It's really ridiculous. But that's what is on my agenda. And then I really don't have anything for the following weekend, and the following weekend is a 3-day weekend for Jared. So that will be very lovely. I only have like one call in the morning. So it'll be like a very relaxing time. And then we have a really fun show coming up and a triple date dinner with some friends. So, and I get my nails back on. So just like so many things that like I'm gonna be back to a little bit of normalcy. I think this weekend or like early next week, we need to test coffee, which I'm very concerned about because that's like the thing that I've heard from friends who've had this done and like other people. That like coffee, it's like straw to ass. So I'm very concerned about that. Luckily, like I'm not like reliant on coffee. I don't care about coffee really. I could have decaf, or I could have, one of my friends said white coffee works for her. So like I could avoid it. It's not gonna like make or break my life. The donut and pizza would definitely more so hurt my life. And more so just like being adventurous with foods, like not having to wonder like, oh, how much fat is in this or whatever. That's more gonna like really take a toll on my mental. I'm not so worried about coffee. But I would still like to test it. And see if the surgeon lived up to his claim that it should not have any impact on my digestion. And it's really like person to person basis. So we'll see how that goes. I'll take you along. I'll report back. So far I've had an entire single scoop, like a generous single scoop of ice cream in a cup, all in one sitting. I've had like regular fats like olive oil, sour cream, regular cheese and crackers I had last night. Peanut butter toast I had this morning, so I'm like trying to reintroduce things. And then yeah, we're gonna see. And then I had a baked potato with butter last night, which was delicious, as you saw. And that didn't cause any problems. So now it's time for takeout. And like actual like burgers and like deep fried things. The anesthesiologist said that his daughter literally got a hamburger like on the way home, and he was like, I would like not do that. So, yeah, we're just trying to ease our way into it. But tonight, Kenzie is coming over, I think with her puppy, hopefully. Regardless, we love Kenzie, obviously. Love seeing her. And we're going to play some games, and we're going to order Thai food, because I figured there's a lot of fat in it, but it's not, like, unhealthy. So this will be, like, a good first meal. I'm going to do spring rolls with peanut sauce, and then I think I'm going to test the waters and get some tom kha, which is a vegan coconut milk soup, and coconut milk has a lot of fat, and get that with tofu. And then probably I want like their soba noodles, and we'll just kind of like share a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, fingers crossed, we'll report back tonight. But I am cleaning out down there. I am back to normal number 2s. So Miralax, like you cannot joke around with that because it really helps. I'm so glad one of my friends warned me, because I think I probably would have like waited and like seen if I had problems. And I think it really saved me. So yeah, everything is going well. I just still have a little bit of like definite fatigue. It's still like obvious that like I endured a trauma like on my stomach. But I've been icing, and I took everything shower so I could wash my hair. It was getting really greasy. Yeah, so I'm just thriving. We're trying to keep it together, you know? First excursion out of the house. Okay, is she gonna come up or no?
Who?
Should we wait?
Is Sue gonna come up? Oh no, just give it to Jared back there.
Okay.
Unless you want her on your lap.
Do you want her on?
No.
Yeah, she'll just eat it right out
Are
of
you
your
able
lap.
to just...
Or do whatever you want.
Trying to reach it.
Sorry.
Is that a
Okay.
treaty? Alright, are you vlogging?
Oh, she's not. Yeah,
we need
it's
to get
fine.
your first impression.
Oh wait, okay, I need to get my straw. So this is the new drink. Kenzie knew about a new Starbucks drink before I did.
Yes.
This feels wrong.
Vanessa did.
Yeah, that's true. Vanessa is really my kind of gal.
Dark
Don't see
right there.
anything, but you know what? Just believe that Ivy has a pup cup right now.
And she's thriving. It's really
Ma'am.
good. It's so good. It's like the chips and like the Java chip kind of thing. Or what is it? Mocha
Java chip, I think. But yeah. Wow. And yeah, we're going to Krispy Kreme early. A day early. I talked this one into it. I said, well, they're Valentine's flavors, so let's run it up.
Oh look, they brought him a coffee and donuts.
Stop, the workers.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. Say hello to the vlog. Yeah, you're so cute. Oh. You need some water? There's some water.
We've acquired. Also, look at Kenzie bringing me these beautiful flowers. We've acquired the treats, but unfortunately, not the ones we wanted. But we're still gonna make do. We're gonna split these up, and then Kenzie told me about this bomb ass, the new Starbucks drink. It's pretty good. There's supposed to be roses on these.
What?
Fake as fuck, bro. We didn't even get 2 of the flavors, and we didn't get roses. I have beef with Krispy Kreme.
That is fake as fuck. They're just like regular chocolate donuts, but just in the shape of hearts.
No, literally. I'm getting a stomachache just looking at it. Okay, let's
Why?
try.
Do you not want to eat it?
No, I do. I'm just worried.
Do you want to like split one?
You gotta taste test both, though.
Okay.
Or should we just split? Yeah, like split.
Yeah, that's what
Like
I was
a-
thinking. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cream filled?
Just like Catherine.
Okay.
Not me.
That's better that you said it. She does like cream, though.
You don't like it?
I'm not a big frosting girl.
It does
I
taste
thought it
like.
would be more like a Bavarian cream.
No.
It's very icing-y.
It's very like cake. Putting that back. Okay. Next one.
Okay.
No, you
It
take
is-
that one.
I mean, okay. Chocolate cream.
Okay. Close that. Is that
Okay.
even focusing? I don't know.
Smells good.
No. It's like more cream though. Like it's definitely not as
Definitely.
icing.
I wanted the cookie crumble.
I do.
Oh well.
I need some water now.
Uh-huh.
I would say they're fine. Like, it's like,
They're okay.
they're okay. So you had a good time with me.
I had a great time with you. I wish we would have played games, so.
Oh, I know. It's not as fun with only 3 people though.
No, it is. We can play some stuff.
Yeah.
So you gotta
We
go.
got Ivy as the 4th person. Ivy, you want to say hi to the camera?
I did. She said hello.
Come here. Ivy, come here. What are you doing?
She said hello earlier.
Saying hello again because she is the queen of the show.
Okay, which one?
Abby says hello.
How many were there?
Huh?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, they did count right. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
Jared, we need the taste test from Jared's opinion.
No.
The man's perspective. Rating 1 out of 10.
Like a 6.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a 3.
I feel like it's like a 6 for me too. Okay, try the chocolate one.
Icing's a little.
Yeah, the icing's a little much.
I think my lack of gallbladder is going to literally like reject how disgusting this is. Like I was waiting for it the whole time, and this is all you gave me. That's better.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. What would you rate that?
It was like an 8 for me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with your ratings.
Honestly, that's a 6 for me. That's a 3
What's the glaze?
and 9.
Yeah,
Like it's so good.
it's so fucking good.
I think the cookie crumble one would be an 8.
I
for
think
me.
so too. Yeah, we gotta go back
And
we gotta
maybe
get
7
those.
for the strawberry.
Yeah, I think so too. Well,
My
we
stomach
tried.
is definitely thinking.
Your stomach's thinking?
I think it's just gassy.
Yeah.
What
think
if
it's
you
like,
have,
bitch, really?
no problems at all?
What do you mean?
There's just
So-
no change.
What if it didn't happen? What if you just didn't have these issues?
What if they actually didn't take your gallbladder?
What if?
What if they just took the appendix instead?
What if they sold your organs on the black market?
Hello friends, it is Friday. I had a lovely night with Kenzie. As you saw, we went and just traversed the plains together. I definitely have been having like some tummy issues. Nothing like emergency concerning yet. I think it's just like processing and like getting used to me putting new foods in it, because also I haven't been eating high fat for like a week. So I'm a little hurting, but it's not like really bad pain. So right now I can feel it, like the bile or whatever, and it's just like thinking. It's not like hurting, but it's definitely like unpleasant. So I just had some leftovers and I'm just like testing how that will go. And I've been going number 2 and everything is like okay there, but there's no straw to ass situation quite yet. But I'm very concerned. So I'm just trying to take it calm, take it slow. I had a client like branding situation today. We're still in the midst of it, so I'm like basically on call in case we like want to pop on a call, but it's going so well. I'm so excited for this business. It's going to be like next level. It's going to really elevate them. It is crock pot night for dinner, so I'm going to get started on making the crock pot. I will link the recipe down below. We're doing a slow cooker quinoa enchilada bake. It looks really, really yummy. And I think it will be a delicious dinner. I also think I ate some leftovers once Kenzie left, and I think I ate too close to bed. That was also not an ideal situation. So, I can feel it thinking though. It's going down more and more, so happy about that. By the way, also, did you know you're not supposed to latch these? That's only for like transporting and storing. You always want to have these things like unlatched. I did not realize that. All right, we got corn going in. Black beans. 2 beans. What we're gonna do is add in enchilada sauce. This is just like a red, organic red enchilada sauce, and we want 2 of these. We're gonna add in 1 can first, just to really get that coated and nice. And then I have these fire roasted diced tomatoes with green chilies. 14.5. It's basically enough, honestly. I think we'll be fine. 1 cup uncooked quinoa. I'm just doing this organic quinoa. And then we're gonna add cream cheese. And we're gonna use 4 ounces. Use the stir. We're gonna get everything stirred, and then we're gonna pour this on top, because now that it's stirred, you coat it with the sauce. We're gonna sprinkle the Mexican blend cheese over top. We're gonna cover it and cook on 4 to 5 hours on high. And again, just covering, not actually sealing. That. I'm learning so much, you know? Hello friends, happy Saturday. I just got ready for the first time since surgery, and I'm wearing my loose leggings today so I don't pop a stitch or anything. They're already kind of coming off, like the glue, so just trying to pace itself. But yeah, we're gonna go to our first event. It's our friend Liam's birthday, and it's also Lunar New Year. He's Taiwanese, so we're gonna go celebrate with him and wrap dumplings, which is super cool. I've never done that before. And hopefully I'm okay eating some. I've been having like obvious digestion feelings, kind of like where my gallbladder was. And it's clearly when I eat a lot of fat in a day. So I'm gonna try to scale back a little bit. I'm not gonna like avoid oils and stuff, obviously, but just like donuts, you know, high fat soups, things like that that could really like push me over the edge. Just for a while. And then I will definitely be chatting with my surgeon about it, just making sure this is normal. Some people, I guess, are sensitive for like a month after surgery. It's not common, but you know, that might just be me. I've always kind of had a sensitive tummy. So yeah, that's my latest update. I'm feeling good. I'm definitely still low on energy, but I think getting out will be good for me. And then tomorrow we have the Super Bowl, and Tatiana and Charles are hosting a little get together. So Jared's very excited. He is Team Chiefs. I am Team Niners, but it's okay. We're gonna thrive. Go Taylor's boyfriend. So we're we're gonna thrive, have a fun time, and yeah, it'll be good for me to get out. So I'm very, very excited for that. I will take you along for dumpling making. It should be quite a day. Home. We had a lovely dumpling making day, and then we went to Safeway and Jared got gas and we got groceries for the week. Update, it's my first outing out, other than just like walking around and going to Humble Cow. I'm definitely very fatigued, and my back is killing me. I just like find it hard. Like I'm just like tireder, easier. But I'm okay. I made it through with like minimal pain, and I definitely still have a digestive situation, but happy to report today was better than yesterday. I think it's just gonna be like a thing for like a while, hopefully not forever. We stocked up on stuff. We have the Super Bowl party tomorrow, so we got like Cokes and a fruit and veggie tray, and then I saw their V-Day display and I got some chocolate covered strawberries as a little treat. And I got like just some essentials, everything, bagel, topped hummus, the bars that we love, got more lettuce, more veggies, more bread, got more of the yummy granola topper that we've been loving, got more yogurt, more cottage cheese, hope that's a good one, and then I also got this like cheese tray. We're just gonna live, laugh, love. Oh, saltines. I have been fucking around with a saltine. They're super good. So, got some more of those just to snack on. We're gonna do like a veggie quesadilla thing, which looks really, really good for this week's arrangement of food. I don't really think we are doing much else. Like one day we're gonna do a sheet pan. I'm gonna sit on the toilet and see if I can get this bloating to stop. I feel like it's just gas production. That's what Jared thinks it is. And it's just like, I don't know, it's like overproducing gas because like there's something missing there. So hopefully it won't be forever. That'll just be like a temporary thing that I have. But I've noticed that it's after I eat a lot of things and like, you know, beans or like gassy stuff and fat. Then it like becomes a problem. So I'm thinking that it's probably bloating. I just have never felt it in that amount before. So like I don't know what it feels like. It feels like I'm like pregnant and the baby's kicking. Like that's literally the only way I can explain it. Like I feel like there's something in my stomach and there's nothing. So I don't know. It's very ookie dookie spooky. But I'm dealing with it. And I think I'm gonna eat a couple of these right now. And I have been binge watching the last season of Love is Blind. I missed it, and the next one drops in a couple days. So yeah, that's been very interesting. I feel like it was a great cast, lots of drama, and I loved how there wasn't like catty girls. I'm only halfway through, so like maybe that will change, but at least like in the experiment, like the experience, all the girls were super loving of each other, and I liked that little change of pace. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I have a little bit of client work I'm working on here and there, like little by little. And I'm just gonna keep going on that. And I'm probably gonna relax. I need to be better about walking because that is becoming an issue. I don't think I'm walking enough and my legs are like kind of cramping up and it freaks me out that I have blood clot, even though I don't. So I'm gonna start walking more, even if it's just like around the house. I think they want you to walk like every hour. And I definitely have been walking every other hour, or like every 3 hours. So I need to do better about that. But so far so good. My first outing was a success, and I just kind of like, I started with boiled dumplings, and then once they were fine and didn't cause any bloating, then I went to fried dumplings, which has like the oil, and I just kind of like paced myself. I ate one like every 5 to 10 minutes, so I could just kind of like see how it was. And I also think that helped. Like when I shovel food, it makes it worse. So like littler amounts and slower eating, like more spaced out. So yeah, I'll be curious to see what my surgeon says and like what he thinks this is. But yeah, just wanted to share my experience. It was very fun. I told Liam we have to do this every year because it was so much fun. It was crazy. Making them, learning how to make them. I did not do that well. You like pinch them, and then you gotta like fold it so it creases. So fancy. Anyway, that's our day. Hello friends, happy Sunday. It is 1:30 almost, and I'm getting ready to go to Tatiana and Charles's house. It was quite a rough morning, quite a rough time after the party. I now have developed some pretty severe digestive issues. I do have diarrhea, and the sensations of like digesting are just getting worse. So I have a message out to the MA who works with my surgeon, and just making sure like it's still normal, it's not concerning, it's just not fun, and like I'm already exhausted, so it's just like adding another layer of exhaustion. But you know what? We're getting through it. And I actually chatted with my friend Ashley who had this, and our symptoms are like mirroring each other. We have had like the exact same like abdominal sensation of like movement. We've had the same poop problems. And I am just so happy that someone else is going through it with me. Like, not thrilled for her, but I was having definitely a mental breakdown because none of my other friends nor my mom ever had this when they had their gallbladder taken out. And the surgeon definitely romanticized it, like made it sound like I would not have any problems. I might like poop more frequently, but other than that, like other issues are pretty rare. So it was just kind of like unfortunate that was not fully the case for me. And I'm hoping I can get some answers, like more than just the MA, like once I have my post-op appointment, and I hope he can like confirm or deny. It sounds like if people don't have this resolve, there's like a medicine they can give you. So good to know that's an option too. Basically, it's like your body is not becoming used to the bile that is being produced now and like not held. It's just going straight into your intestinal tract, and your body is just trying to make sense of it. So there's like a medicine that can reduce your bile that they give to some people if they can't recover naturally. So there's always that, and then you can take like Imodium, I assume, just for like the temporary effects. So I might do that as well. But yeah, I'm just trying to live my life, you know? And I'm still gonna like go to the Super Bowl party and like try to feel my best. My friend Shanta's also coming, like it's a whole thing. So of course I like don't want to miss it, but I can't like eat any of the fun food that we had planned and that I purchased yesterday. So it's just kind of annoying. But I think I'm gonna try to have like some veggies just without the ranch, and I'll just eat my saltines, and yeah, it'll be a very uneventful day for Catherine. But you know, it'll be good for me to get out, good to have time with my friends and some laughs and all of that, and just knowing that like my other friend is going through the same thing on her end, like makes me feel like, okay, it's not like immediately concerning, but don't know. It's just not fun, not what I expected, not what I signed up for, not what I was told would likely happen. And maybe me and Ashley are just some of the unlucky few. Keeping a band-aid on my thumb because my nail lifted. Just like sitting around at home in discomfort is just really getting to me. And like I had already had a pretty rough time like amending my diet, and it was like really miserable. And so I was just like, yes, like as soon as I like get the surgery, it's gonna like magically solve like all my problems. And it definitely didn't. So I'm hoping this is just temporary and I'm not one of the people who like it lasts for months, but it's just honest. Like I told y'all I would take you along for the ride, and mine has not been ideal. But I know it could be a lot worse, and I guess I still could get worse. So I will be sure to take you guys along for the rest of the week, and we'll just see, you know, what happens. Finish a client calendar. I have a couple client meetings starting this week. I have a call with my accountant tomorrow as well. And I need to write and begin a new calendar. So finish one, write a new one, and just kind of get back to life a little bit. Take some calls, work on some stuff. The branding went so good on Friday, and I can't wait for them to like unveil everything, their new name. We like totally changed the name, and the logo is just iconic. It's so different from anything either of them have had before, and it's very much like gonna make a splash in our town, so I'm very excited for them. I can't wait to show my mom too, because she is like an avid customer there, so that'll be fun. Excited to get my nails done. I'm excited to like slightly get back to life, and I set up an appointment for my hair as well, which is very needed, and just very, very stoked. I feel like I just really tried to like rush into normal life, and I'm like not giving myself enough time to just like process and be kind to my body. So I think we'll be taking it a little easy. It's not what I hoped my life would be right now, but it's part of the process, and I know I'm just like a whiny bitch right now. So I will take you along for Super Bowl Sunday. Personally, I'm a 49ers fan. I do like Patrick Mahomes, so like what a vibe. Of course, Taylor Swift, go Taylor's boyfriend, so like go Chiefs. But I'm definitely gonna be like a 49ers today with my bestie Charles, and then Tatiana doesn't give a fuck, whichever one. Shanta and Jared are both definitely Chiefs, so me and Charlie gotta hold it down.
Jared, come here.
Jared, come here. This is cookie butter.
Where the hell you get this? Walmart. Look at the back.
Oh my God.
It has like all these ideas.
Oh wait, what?
Under the tree, inside your reasons to have
Stop!
Oh yeah.
Isn't that such a Jared gift?
Thank you.
It's great.
Hello friends, it's the next morning. It's Monday. I'm gonna close out this vlog here. I'm happy to report that my bathroom journey is getting easier ever since I laid low on food yesterday. It sucks, but like I just think I have to take it easy. So just a little PSA, if any of you are getting your gallbladder out, some bodies are just a little more sensitive. So yeah, I would suggest going back to your low fat situation and like working junk food in. But yeah, I am just gonna try to take it easy. I'm gonna have some delicious yogurt for breakfast, and we're gonna get the day started. It's the first Monday when Jared is not gonna be here, so it's pretty big. But you know, obviously 49ers did not win. Go Chiefs. I'm happy for Patrick. That's fine. But yeah, it was a fun little time with friends, and I'm really glad I got out this weekend. So we have some fun things coming up with friends this week, and I'm very excited for it. I'm also getting my nails done. So much stuff in the next vlog. So thanks for coming along with my little recovery journey. Overall, I would just say, you know, listen to your body if you're gonna go through the same thing, and it's not as bad. Like, it's definitely challenging and like annoying and inconvenient, but it's not as hard as you might think. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will have a much more exciting normal vlog for you this coming week, so I will see you then. Bye.